Genesis 31. And he heard the words of Laban's son, saying, Jacob has taken away all that was our father's, and of that which was our father's has he gotten all his glory. And Jacob beheld the countenance of Laban, and behold, it was not toward him as before. And the Lord said unto Jacob, Return unto the land of your fathers, and to your kindred, and I will be with you. And Jacob sent and called Rachel and Leah to the field unto his flock, and said unto them, I see your father's countenance, that it is not towards me as before. But the God of my father has been with me. And you know that with all my power I have served your father, and your father has deceived me, and changed my wages 10 times. But God suffered him not to hurt me. If he said thus, The speckles shall be your wages, then all the cattle bear speckled. And if he said thus, The ring-straked shall be your hire, then bear all the cattle ring-straked. Thus God has taken away the cattle of your father, and given them to me. And it came to pass, at the time that the cattle conceived, that I lifted up my eyes, and saw in a dream, and behold, the rams which leaped upon the cattle were ring-straked, speckled, and grizzled. And the angel of God spoke unto me in a dream, saying, Jacob, and I said, Here I am. And he said, Lift up now your eyes, and see all the rams which leap upon the cattle are ring-straked, speckled, and grizzled. For I have seen all that Laban does unto you. I am the God of Bethel, where you anointed the pillar, and where you vowed a vow unto me. Now arise, and you get out from this land, and return unto the land of your kindred. And Rachel and Leah answered and said unto him, Is there yet any portion or inheritance for us in our father's house? Are we not counted of him strangers? For he has sold us, and has quite devoured also our money. For all the riches which God has taken from our father, that is ours, and our children's. Now then, whatsoever God has said unto you, do. Then Jacob rose up, and set his sons and his wives upon camels, and he carried away all his cattle and all his goods which he had gotten. The cattle of his getting, which he had gotten in Padan Aram, for to go to Isaac his father in the land of Canaan. And Laban went to shear his sheep, and Rachel had stolen the images that were her father's. And Jacob stole away unawares to Laban the Syrian, in that he told him not that he fled. So he fled with all that he had, and he rose up and passed over the river, and set his face toward the Mount Gilead. And it was told Laban on the 3rd day that Jacob was fled. And he took his brethren with him, and pursued after him 7 days' journey. And they overtook him in the Mount Gilead. And God came to Laban the Syrian in a dream by night, and said unto him, Take heed that you speak not to Jacob, either good or bad. Then Laban overtook Jacob, and now Jacob had pitched his tent in the mount, and Laban with his brethren pitched in the Mount of Gilead. And Laban said to Jacob, What have you done, that you have stolen away unawares to me, and carried away my daughters as captives taken with the sword? Wherefore you did flee away secretly, and steal away from me, and did not tell me, that I might have sent you away with mirth and with songs, with tabret and with harp. And have you not suffered me to kiss my sons and my daughters, that you have now done foolishly in so doing? It is in the power of my hand to do you hurt, but the God of your father spoke unto me yesternight, saying, Take heed that you not speak to Jacob either good or bad. And now though you would needs be gone, because you sore long after your father's house, yet wherefore have you stolen my gods? And Jacob answered and said to Laban, Because I was afraid, for I said, Peradventure, you would take by force your daughters from me. With whomsoever you find your gods, let him not live. Before our brethren you discern what is yours with me, and take it to you. For Jacob knew not that Rachel had stolen them. And Laban went into Jacob's tent, and into Leah's tent, and into the two maidservants' tents, but he found them not. Then he went out of Leah's tent, and entered into Rachel's tent. Now Rachel had taken the images, and put them in the camel's furniture, and sat upon them. And Laban searched all the tent, but did not find them. And she said to her father, Let it not displease my lord, that I cannot rise up before you, for the custom of women is upon me. And he searched, but found not the images. And Jacob was wroth, and chode with Laban. And Jacob answered and said to Laban, What is my trespass? What is my sin, that you have so hotly pursued after me? Whereas you have searched all my stuff, what have you found of all your household stuff? Set it here before my brethren, and your brethren, that they may judge between us both. This 20 years have I been with you. Your ewes and your she-goats have not cast their young, and the rams of your flock have I not eaten? That which was torn of beasts I brought not unto you. I bear the loss of it. Of my hand did you require it, whether stolen by day or stolen by night? Thus I was, in the day the drought consumed me, and the frost by night, and my sleep departed from my eyes. Thus have I been 20 years in your house. I served you 14 years for your 2 daughters, and 6 years for your cattle, and you have changed my wages 10 times. Except the God of my father, the God of Abraham, and the fear of Isaac had been with me, surely you had sent me away, now empty. God has seen my affliction and the labor of my hands, and rebuked you yesternight. And Laban answered and said unto Jacob, These daughters are my daughters, and these children are my children, and these cattle are my cattle, and all that you see is mine. And what can I do this day unto you, unto these my daughters, or unto their children, which they have borne? Now therefore you come, let us make a covenant, you and I, and let it be for a witness between you and me. And Jacob took a stone, and set it up for a pillar. And Jacob said unto his brethren, Gather stones. And they took stones, and made a heap. And they did eat there upon the heap, and Laban called it Jagar Sahadutha. But Jacob called it Galeed. And Laban said, This heap is a witness between me and you this day. Therefore was the name of it called Galeed. And Mizpah, for he said, The Lord watch between me and you, when we are absent one from another. If you shall afflict my daughters, or if you shall take other wives beside my daughters, no man is with us. See, God is witness between you and me. And Laban said to Jacob, Behold this heap, and behold this pillar, which I have cast between me and you. This heap be a witness, and this pillar be witness, that I will not pass over this heap to you, and that you shall not pass over this heap and this pillar unto me for harm. The God of Abraham and the God of Nahor, the God of their father, judge between us. And Jacob sware by the fear of his father Isaac. And then Jacob offered sacrifice upon the mount, and called his brethren to eat bread. And they did eat bread, and tarried all night in the mount. And early in the morning Laban rose up, kissed his sons and his daughters, and blessed them. And Laban departed, and returned unto his place. Thank you for watching. If this message has blessed you, don't forget to like the video. It helps spread the word to more people, And if you haven't yet, subscribe to Hope Rekindled for more scripture readings, sermons, and encouragement for your walk with Christ. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Stay strong in faith, and I'll see you on the next video.